Hello, and welcome back to my Facebook and my YouTube page. Here we make videos for people 50 and up to review video games for the VR headsets of the MetaQuest 2, 3, 3S, the Pro, and any other VR headsets that may use the games that are popular on the MetaQuest store. My name is Jeff. I want to welcome you. I am your host. And we do video reviews for people 50 and up because we noticed on YouTube and Facebook that most of the people doing these game reviews are, 20, 30, and even 40 years younger. And they're good at what they do. I'm not putting them down. I'm just saying somebody who's 20 doesn't have the same kind of ideas and opinions and problems as somebody who's in their 60s or 50s. So we decided to make a page, my wife and I, both on YouTube and on Facebook. The videos that are on YouTube will show up on Facebook a week later. And the things on Facebook, there are things on Facebook that are not on YouTube and things on YouTube that are not on Facebook. So you might want to think about joining both of them and letting your friends and family and anybody who's 50 and up who wants to see extended reviews of games that are not sponsored by a person who made the game, and I'm not making any money. So I don't have to, purposely give good grades to games that maybe aren't that great. But today we have a different game. It's a fun game. It's a challenging game. It's off the chains disc golf. Now, I've never played disc golf in my entire life. I'm 62 years old. It looks like a lot of fun, but I've never actually gotten out onto a course and played it. And here, of course, where I live, you only have about 3 months of the year that you can actually play because the other months are either too damn hot or too damn cold. So I never got a chance. But today we're playing this game. And when you start, there will be a little robot that will give you instructions on how to play and things to do and how to throw the disc and so on and so forth. But this is your main place. This is a little shack here on the grounds. Kind of basic. It's got the music playing. I have it turned down so that YouTube and Facebook don't give me problems. But when you first start, you're just going to have a loadout with only like 2 discs in it. And as you get better and you gain points, you earn more. So here's the loadout page. And these are all the discs that I have earned. And you can only put 4 in a bag at a time. So I have 5 right now. So I put these 4 because these are the 4 that I like the most. And as you play, you get points. And the points they call chain links. And 1,085. And you could buy yourself more discs that do different things. So let's look at disc unlock. So there are a few. I don't think I have this one. No, I own that one. I do not own this putter, but I already have a couple of putters, so I really don't need another one. I own this one. I can unlock this one. This is a mid-range, and it shows you the speed, the glide, the turn, and the fade. Don't ask me what the speed, glide, turn, and fade means. Even though I've seen it and read it over and over, I'm still not quite understanding. But maybe someday I'll see a video or something that will help teach me. But it gives you a different pattern. And for this one, to unlock it, you need $1,000. It's $1,000, and I have 1,000 points, 1,085. So I could unlock that. Or let's see what else we have. We have a driver. Ooh, this one's a long one. It's 2,000 points. So you can go quite a distance, I guess, with this one, which is not as good as this one. That one's probably a better driver. That's 2,000 points. So I'm going to have to make a few more points. So let's get into single player. I'm just going to do 9 baskets so that you're not here watching me all day. Let's go back. Nope, 9 baskets. So we'll continue. We'll play. And I got to let you know, you're going to have to play this standing up. There's really no seated in this. You can try, but I don't think you're going to do very well because especially when you get up into the higher levels, the baskets are so far away. You're talking 300, 400 feet. That sitting down, you're not going to be able to throw that far. You're going to have to be fairly in good health because you're going to have to turn your body and throw. And somehow I picked up this one here. I have no idea what this does. And down here below, you get a little video showing you exactly where it went. All right. I accidentally picked that one up. So it was thrown 195 feet, and it's still a little ways to the basket. So in front of you here is this little bag, and it has 4 different ones in it. From the ones that are shortest, like the putters, to the ones that are long distance, which that green one evidently was long distance. And it will light up which one it thinks you should grab. But you can grab any one you want, but I'm gonna go with the one they say. So the idea is to get it in the chains, into the basket. If it hits the chains or the basket but doesn't fall inside, it does not count. So I got it close, but this little camera, follow cam, is really good, especially when you get into the higher levels where the basket is just so far apart that you can't even see it through the trees. So there you go. I got par, and I got 100 chains for that, 100 points. So if you get par, it's 100. If you go 1 under, it's like 125. You go 2 under, it's like 150. If you go over, that goes down. The next one, I believe, is 75. And if you go 5, you'll get like 50. So you want to try to get it in par or less so that you get the most points. So I'm up to 1185. It will give me the 100 points later, I believe. But let's go to the next shot. So you have these little red dots. I don't know if you can see them. That is the boundary. And that's probably your worst enemy, because if you throw outside the boundary, it's going to add a stroke to your game. So you can look around and you have your choice. You can teleport, or you can be like me and just cruise around. But you usually don't have to move too much because it puts you right where you need to be. And there's the thing I'm going to point. Oh, I keep grabbing the wrong thing. So here. Let's see if it comes down. Come down out of the trees, please. Oh, out of bounds. Look at that. Just by inches. No, inbounds by inches. Oh. But where is the... Let's look around. Where it's got to be on the other side? Yes, it's over there. So I'm going to have to go around these trees because you can't throw. You have to be within this circle. And this is one where the camera comes in handy. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Thank you. That was 117 feet. It's 47 feet to the next, to the pole. So I'm not too far off. And it's nice. It'd be cool if they made this look a little more realistic. But then again, we're in virtual reality. Here we go. Not even close. 12 feet. So you hit click the next. Now, you would think getting it in would be easy, but from this distance, even I can mess up. I hit the metal piece on top. There we go. It's in the basket. So I got double bogey. I got 50 points for that. So I'm up to 1225. I need 800 more points in order to buy that next disc. I'm only playing 9 holes. Most of the courses, this is like the practice course, which is weird because this practice course is harder than a couple of the harder courses. But where was I going with this? So if you can read these down here, what this means: speed, the distance, the flow, whatever it means. I don't memorize that because I'm an old man. I don't care. Arr, get off my lawn, you darn kids. Anyways, so I'm trying to see that green light. That's just a beam beaming up into the sky so that you can tell where the basket is. That's not really there in the game, reality, but it's there to show you. And again, you could push your watch, and then your watch can tell you things. Now, the harder you throw, the farther it's going to go. The higher you throw, the farther it's going to go. And look at that. Wow. I could tell from here, I landed within feet, 24 feet of the basket. That's not bad. I was going to show you here. You touch your watch, and it gives you a little diagram. Says it's a par 3. The distance from the where you threw the first one is 266 feet. And I got 24 feet to go. And you get a score pad. And you can do all kinds of things with this watch. So, I'm going to go with the green one, the turtle. Ooh, ooh, it's in! It's in! Woo! It's a birdie. It's a birdie. So I got lots of points. I think I got like 125 or something. So that brought me up to 1375. And I'm only at a +1. Now, when you get down with the course, if you finish and you're like only over by 10 or less, you can open up the next course, the next harder course. Like I said, this is the practice course. This isn't even the real course. It only has 9 holes. But most of them have 18, and they come in easy, medium, and hard. All right, so I'm looking around for that green. The green, there it is. It's hiding behind that tree. So I'm going to have to go that way around and bring it back. And if you knew what these numbers meant, you can pick the right disc, because each disc does a little something different. Some curve to the left, some curve to the right, some go up, some go down. You know, they all do something a little different. So I'm using my whole body. Well, that's not a bad throw. Stay in bounds. All right, 192.8 feet. Still got 97 to go. But you got to use your whole body. You have to like twist your body, and your arm, your right arm will get, or left arm, whichever arm you use, will get a really good workout. Okay. I think I shot that one over. Yep, it went too far. But at least I'm in bounds. Because in bounds, oh no, I am out of bounds. Oh, so there's the red. There, look at that. I'm just out of bounds by inches. So that cost me a stroke. And that cost me another one. Just because I'm bad. So this will be stroke 4. I'm so close I could like reach out and throw it in. Double bogey, 50 points. So I'm up to 1,400. I need 600 more to buy that next disc. And that was going to take a miracle to get 600 points, because I only have a few more. I'd need to get 100 points on several, well, every one after this. All right. And as you look around, you see the course. This is kind of cool. You see the course, and every now and then you'll hear birds. You might see a duck here or there. I'm hoping that in the future they'll add wildlife, maybe a few birds flying, not just listening to them. That'd be cool. So I bought this game when it was still in App Lab. Nice, look at that. That's not a bad throw. And I think I got this game for like $2. It was very cheap. And now they've moved it over. They did more to work to it. And they moved it over to the App Store, Meta Store. I'm not sure if they're actually finished with this or if they're going to add more to it. Not even close. Oh, no. And you can play this fast. You can play this slow. You can play with multiplayer. There you go. So this would be fun. I got 100 points for that one. If you had a multiplayer and you had some friends and you want to play disc golf, get a little outdoor weather, but check out this landscape. So they make the courses, very realistic in difficulty. Shot one. All right. For some reason, it only wants me to use this one. Oh no, that's a bad throw. There again, I didn't use my whole arm and body. I still got 140 feet to go. Come on. Now spin and come down, hit the tree. Nope. I was hoping it would hit the tree and stay closer to the basket. Am I out of bounds? No, I'm inbound. All right. Get in there. I'm not very good at this game, but I still enjoy it. There we go. It's in the basket. You wouldn't know how many times I've missed that. Now see, this hole is all par threes, this course. There are harder ones where it's par 3, 4, and 5s. I haven't gotten up into the really tough, difficult ones yet. Maybe there's a par 6. That would be cool. I'm like 425 points away from buying that the next disc, which is one that goes distance. Oh, there we go. That's a nice throw. Don't overshoot it. There you go. 167 feet. 82 to go. Sometimes I accidentally grab the wrong one. Come on, spin back. Nope. And they don't have a button to remove, to put back. So if I grab the wrong one, they don't have a button to be able to put the wrong disc back and then grab the right disc. At least I haven't figured out a way. If you know a way, see now, here we go. You got to be very touchy with this. Let's go. There we go. If you know a way on how to say I didn't want this purple one, I wanted a different one, how to put it back into the basket and get it something, or into the little bag and get something else, that would be wonderful if you could tell me that down in the below in the comment section. Well, I'm close enough to drop it in this time. There you go. Bogey, 75 points. Well, I'm like 250 away. It's going to be a miracle to get 2,000 points at the end of this round. Unless I get very lucky. I'm going with the long distance one. I don't like this short one. Come on, give me the long distance one. There we go. All right, come on. I haven't played this a lot, but I did get lucky one time, and I threw it, and it hit the basket. It didn't get into the basket, but it hit it. I was just like so excited because I almost had a hole-in-one. Should have thrown it a little harder. So it really depends on your body strength and how hard you throw it, as well as the direction you throw it, when you let loose of it. Par, $100, 100 points. So I need what, 250 more? I don't think that's going to happen. All right, this is the last hole. Oh, look at this. It's way down there. And here we have some beautiful water. It looks like some picnic baskets or tables over there. A little Yogi the Bear with a picnic basket. And what do we got? All right. Oh. So I'm putting in a lot of my body weight and arm strength. And stay in bounds, please. Yes, thank you. And I got 189 feet on that, but I still have a long ways to go. I don't know. It wants this one. And you can throw it front or backhanded, or back or front-handed. I'll show you that when I get up there. 18 feet from the hole. So I'm going to grab this one. So this is how I like to throw it across my body. But you can push the button and throw it this way too. So it's really up to you how you want to throw it. Get in. Oh, just missed. Oh. There we go. It's in. Oh, yeah. And there you go. +6 on a 9-hole. A little less than 200 away from getting the next. So I'm going to go back to home. So this has a free mode, which means that you can just wander and throw and do different things you want to do. And then it also has multiplayer. Let's see. There's multiplayer, connecting, I don't want to play, no games found, create one. So you can create a match and invite a friend. It'll give you like a room number or something, and then invite them. There's also quick play, but as you see, there's no games found. This isn't like a popular game. It hasn't gotten the advertising for it. It hasn't been pushed on the Meta Store or anywhere else. But I enjoyed this game. It's fun. It gives you a little outdoor activity, sort of. All right, let's disc unlock. Yeah, I need less than 200 points to get that next one. But this shows you kind of the direction they take and they fly, and you can look through the ones you own and which ones you don't and choose. You got an avatar. I don't think that's new. Let me head. I don't know if there's really much any difference. Face. Let's go skin tone. There we go. That looks a little bit more like me. I guess this would matter if you're. Oh, I can get closer. Ah, now I can see head shape. That's not my head shape. Nope. Nope. Face. A couple of males. I think it's one male, one female face. A couple of different shapes. Eyes. That like color of eyes? Or shape of eyes? It doesn't really do much. Hat? I've never seen this before, but I'll keep the baseball hat on. And it's a shame they don't give you a bigger, better avatar where you can even use the avatar that you... Oh, look, hands. That you use on Facebook and YouTube and other places. But this, again, is a newer game. Stats. Right, games played 5. Furthest distance. Basket scored. Birdies. Pars. Bogeys. Double bogeys. No albatrosses. Now, these are 5 that I played in the last... probably in the last week or so. I played 5, and I just wanted to get in here and check it out for you before I start, videotaping, recording it. Videotaping, because this is the 70s. Single, multiplayer, loadout, settings. Now, you can turn the music up or down. I turned it down so they wouldn't get in trouble. Master sound effects. And you can have difficulty. You can have it realistic, which should be the most difficult. And down to low and casual. Which hand you want your watch on. So then your throwing hand is usually the opposite of your watch hand. You can have the follow cam. I like the follow cam, especially those long throws where you can actually see what's going on and where it went. You can have it in snap turn or smooth turn. I have it in foot ruler instead of metric, and I have it in 12 hours. Let's see. Let's go back to single. There we go. Now, there are many different courses. This is the one we were just on, the test course, the practice. Then we have the 18 basket easy. Difficult is medium. And then you have a hard. And then you start over with new location with a medium and a hard and easy. And you have to open these up by finishing the other courses within a certain amount of score. If you had 105 for a score on a 40 par course, you're not going to open this up. But if you get good enough, it's usually like 1 or 2 over on each hole, and you'll still make it. Free mode. Let's see what free mode is. I've never played it. It doesn't mean it's free to play. I think it just means it's going to be free to roam. Ah, yes. Oh, you're free to roam anywhere you want to go? These little signs point you to where you need to go. There's the blue, which is where we throw from. Then when we get to the blue, it'll show us where the green is. And there's the green. But this is the same course that we had. I'm not sure if different times. Ooh, that's big. If different times will put you in different locations, I'm not really sure. But let's call this a review. This is Off the Chains. That's pretty darn big. Yes, there you go. Off the Chains disc golf. Like I said, I've never played this in my life, and I thought it might be fun to learn, and it was. It's kind of fun. I think it'd be even more fun if you had 2 or more people playing it. My wife can't play. She tried, and her shoulder, she has a bad shoulder. There again, people 50 and up, we have physical problems. So the bad shoulder kept her from playing this game. But you really need to be part of the game. You need to stand up. You need to twist. You'll be able to throw. You will get quite a workout, especially if you do several courses in a row. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a 6. And the only reason it's a 6 is because, well, I would like to see a little more realistic look. It doesn't have to be more realistic, but it's pretty simple. The game is pretty simple. I would also like to see them add maybe animals, so that maybe a bird flies through now and then, or a rabbit, or a fox. I thought when this first came out, they had those things, but I haven't seen one since. I could be wrong. Maybe they are here, and I'm just haven't seen it yet. But it'd be nice. You don't want a bear attack, and of course you don't want an alligator. Well, maybe an alligator in the water would be cool, or a shark, just for fun. But it's a 6. It's fun to play. It's a game that I pull out maybe once a year, and I'll play a few rounds, and I'll put it back into my my list of games, and come back a year later. So, if you think you like disc golf, if you've ever played it in real life, I don't know if this would help if you played this, or if it would hurt your real life game, but it would give you something to do in the winter months when you can't play, right? So it's a 6. Until next time, I want to thank you very much for tuning in and watching this far into the video. If you've gone this far, please give me a high five. Woo! By clicking at the bottom, there's a thumbs up. Click the thumbs up. And if you're on Facebook or on YouTube, if you click that thumbs up, that will give them, YouTube and Facebook, go, hey, people like this. Maybe we should let more people see this video. It's all about your ranking. So things like likes, things like making comments. If you know something about this game that I don't, which you probably do, If you know tips and tricks and hints, that would be great. Put those in the comments. If you played it and you liked it, let me know. If you think my score is maybe too low or too high, let me know in a nice way. So comments, thumbs up, and watching the video all the way through to the end really helps with the Facebook and YouTube, because they have rankings. There's a few million people on each of these things, these platforms, and they need to know the ones that are getting the most watched. They'll raise up to the top so that more people can see it. Now, I don't make a dime off this. I have no sponsors. Nobody is paying me to do these reviews. I just do this because I thought people 50 and up need better representation on YouTube and Facebook when it comes to virtual reality headset games. So until next time, thank you. Bye-bye.